Oh, game number 4. This is going to be a lot of pressure for Boyo. I think Boss is in a very comfortable position because he's up 3-0, and Boyo he's got to get the reverse all kill, which is I think a lot of pressure to do. You know, I mean, you can be better, but just like being nervous from having to do it, like you got to do it, makes it a lot harder. Welcome everybody. I'm ButteryGreg, and I'm here with game number 4 of the NASL Team League qualifiers between Team Legion and Eternal Plague, and we've got Eternal Plague's Boyo spawning as the blue Protoss in the bottom left, and his opponent from Team Legion is going to be Boss spawning as the yellow Protoss. We're playing on GSL Daybreak, which I think is the same as the MLG version. Let's take a quick look here. What are some of the interesting features of this map? It's this fourth base that I went to. We've got the reduced minerals and the rich Vespene gas geyser, only one geyser of course. Other than that, everything looks pretty much the same. This is actually in the MLG version as well. So let's see here. We still have the destructible rocks blocking off 2 of the routes, blocking off the central route, so both players are going to scout along diagonal paths where they won't see each other. Kind of cool. But let's see, I'm going to get a quick comment in on stream and then we'll get back to the game. Alright. Both players opening exactly the same way, although Boyo is 3 seconds ahead on his gateway. If they're going for a 4-gate, that 3 seconds could mean a lot, but if they're not going for a 4-gate, then it doesn't really matter. Daybreak is a pretty big map, so it's pretty feasible to see a lot of expansion builds. Like, you don't have to go for a 4-gate all-in PvP. Like, I know it's still common, people still do it, but you can go for something a little bit more economically oriented and be able to defend a 4-gate on a map like this, which is really nice. I know they get proxy pylons and like, oh well, that just does away with the length of the map and stuff, but because the map is so big, like, if you do good scouting at the beginning and deny that proxy pylon and kill that probe, it takes like another 20 minutes for his next probe to catch up. In any case, we see Boyo is harvesting gas with only 2 probes, whereas Boss is harvesting with 3. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if that's just a little bit of a mistake. We will see as things move forward. Could be, I think there are a couple strategies that rely on mining less gas than normal. But no, he's grabbing a second gas geyser, which suggests that he really wants all of this gas. So it is most likely a little bit of a mistake to only have 2 probes mining here. It's okay though. Boss setting up the proxy pylon and then being very clever here and harassing the workers, getting chased out of the base. So if Boyo doesn't scout, oh man, he's got a pylon just ready to go inside his base. If he doesn't scout, he could lose to a 4-gate here, as Boss is pretty much set for a 4-gate right now. He hasn't started a second gateway, of course, but the way the 4-gate timing normally works is you throw down 3 gateways when this is about a third done, and then you chrono boost your warp gate tech the rest of the way. Oh, this is going to be disappointing. Boyo's going to be so disappointed if he doesn't scout this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright guys, crisis averted. I was worried for a moment there. But Boyo spots the proxy pylon, engages it with his zealot, and he's going to be able to clean it up no problem. Same time, Boss throws down only 2 extra gateways. I would have expected to see 4, but I think he was doing a little bit of a contingency on that pylon there. Goes ahead and grabs his extra gas geyser, throws down these 2 gateways. So most likely we're going to see a second, or another expansion and a little bit of defenses. No, a second base. That's right, that's what I was going for. See a second base out of both of these players. At the same time, Boyo is up to 3 gates. He was getting his 4th gateway, but he's decided to cancel it. Most likely going to get either a Robo or a Nexus in the near future. And we'll probably see the same thing out of Boss. He only has 3 gateways, and oh, he's going for a Twilight Council. Very nice here. So he could be opening with a Blink play, and then depending on what scouting information he gets, he might go for some DTs. If he sees that Boyo goes for a 4-gate, for instance, he can just throw down these DTs and win the game for free. But Boyo's going for Forge. Interesting decision, in my opinion. I think Forge timing in PvP is a little bit of a matter of debate because the upgrades are nice, but you have to have enough units for your upgrades to affect in order to be able, like, to make up for paying for them, right? Like, if you have 2 zealots and you get +1 damage, getting another zealot would give you more net damage per second than getting that +1 attack. So it's kind of a balancing act for when you should get this forge and start getting your upgrades. Because he could have worse upgrades, but just more army and do more damage, so, you know, whatever. Anyway, though, Boyo has added this robo, so he's going for standard 3-gate robo, very safe build. He's going to get a Nexus pretty soon here. His probe's already moving down the ramp. At the same time, we see that Boss is going for a 6-gate DT play off of 1 base. This sounds like an all-in to me. I don't know about you guys, but 6 gateways off of 1 base is pretty much an all-in. And depending on his timing, this could be a very good for Boss. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god, he didn't spot the pylon by the natural. Boss warps in a single DT. What's he gonna do with it? Oh my god, an observer's not even coming out. If he were to hit these 2 pylons, he would kill everything, but this DT is just gonna go for the probes instead. Oh my god, there's no detection yet. There's no detection at all. Boss just going for 1 DT though. He could have made like 6 of them. He cancels the immortal, look at this. This is a very good reaction from Boyo here. Cancels the immortal and chrono boosts out an observer. That's how important getting this observer is defending against these DTs. He can go for a second observer immediately, delay his plans for a immortal, because he knows he's going up against DTs, so he actually doesn't need immortals to deal with them. Boss keeping the DT alive. I'm really surprised about what's going on behind this. He's banked up a lot of money, and he's not expanding. He's got 6 gateways, of course, so he's going to be able to spend that money very quickly, but there's really only so much time where he can attack before this Nexus begins to pay for itself, and Boyo takes a lead, having 2 bases against 1. We see there are a lot of proxy pylons set up, and Boss has a lot of DTs now. He's up to 4. Looks like he's going to set up another pylon here at the 3rd. Boyo does have 2 observers, so these DTs are not going to be very effective, but remember that DTs can morph into Archons, and Archons do a ton of damage against Zealots. They do splash damage, and they do bonus damage against biological units. So, Boss, well, he of course realizes this, and he gets some Archons. Archons are going to be amazing in this situation. They can stop force fields, and they do lots of bonus damage to Zealots. Remember that, of course, Zealots are bio units. Very nice force fields on the ramp here. Very, very nice. He's paying a lot of attention there. He spots that Boss is going to be attacking from that side. He's almost out of Zealots over here, but these 2 Archons are still in a position to do a lot of damage. Got a couple more force fields going down. Finally, the Zealots are able to break in, and these Zealots have charge, so they're going to be able to chase a lot of things down. Excellent force fields, keeping these cannons alive. Zealots are a little bit too dumb to run around, because that's how Blizzard's pathing works. But Boss is in an excellent position right now. And Boyo agrees that's GG, so... Guys, we have witnessed the first all-kill for Team Legion. Congratulations to Boss for getting an all-kill. Pretty exciting in my opinion. It's not very common, but